Hello, welcome to Yoda Soda Creations, the podcast. Scrim friends, to our friend, the business talk movies, TV, ultra recent.
Yep. Last normal day episode for a while. Cause yeah, two weddings and then the convention. So yeah, that's a whole thing. So yeah, this was a weird week. Like yeah, Friday I had to come in early because like group had a group was doing a wedding rehearsal. So they got in early, and then there was like a few other groups there for a regular dinner, but most of them left around the same time as the wedding reception group. And I just had to wait around for like an extra hour for like the last group of four to leave. So as far as video stuff goes, not much to report. I've kind of been taking a week off for the most part. I've been doing a little bit of training off camera for for the fights versus Red to finish off Gen 2, but other than that, not much. I was actually going to start up a Minecraft thing today, but then we ended up going out for a bit, and so I went to one of the thrift stores in the area, retails, and yeah, I got a Build-A-Bear Twilight plush for about $4, complete with the dress. So score. Also ended up getting House Season 1, Stargate Continuum, and Power Rangers Lost Galaxy the complete series. All of that for about and a new tie, all for about $12. All in all, good trip. Uh, yeah, just yeah. Tomorrow's either gonna be cleaning or I don't know. If it isn't clean, I'll see about doing a Minecraft stream. It's gonna be one of those things that isn't gonna happen a lot. It's just like occasional extra bonus thing for the weekend, I think. But yeah, I'm actually testing out the current pack right now, and like as much as I like the amplified setting, I'm thinking the large biomes is the better way to go. Just because so basically my plan is to basically eventually have automation factories for everything using the create mod. And, and I'll probably end up using a train to go between the factories and stuff, and yay! Let's see what else. Right. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, right, I forgot to try out the resource pack I picked up. And there we go. Yeah. So far it's been running pretty fairly. It did chug a bit at first, but then I turned the render distance down, so yeah. Yeah, soon I'll be on to theoretically I'll be on to Gen 3 of Pokemon and Kingdom Hearts Card Game Edition. Yep. Yeah, that's basically it. Um, yeah, unfortunately, the thrift shop didn't have any game consoles. I was hoping for the. I know it's unlikely, but part of me was hoping for an Xbox 360 because now that that store is down, I figured like, oh, no reason not to mod it. that was basically it. Yeah. So, how was your week?
So good, I went pretty well, thankfully. Checked out well, I had my bags tucked in, so after it was like elsewhere for lunch, and then went into McDonald's, but making better use of transportation for that part. Afterwards, I chose my first spot in Portland. Not much change really since earlier in the month, although crash onto the table. Let's see. Was able to close some pieces that we're working on, as well as also to my knowledge, even though I'd been in close proximity before, actually the first time I ran into one of the campsite equipment. Don't think I ever went to the engineer seat in particular. So that was a bonus. Anyway, back to the hotel just in time for an optional event of interest. Lip sync battles. A lot of fun to watch, and found some favorites. They managed to score pretty well. Just like the opening, closing was a bit less bombastic, although combining it with attendee feedback was, I guess, a little bit interesting. So possible they might throw in a few of this. Take a view of the comments I heard into consideration, but let's see what future brings. Glad to be back on the Twitter Decider, which was had to get back. Live at the station, waiting approximately half an hour approx for boarding soon again, and then taking the train back home. Gotta try the chocolate chip cookies on the way back. A bit of a chunk, but still pretty good.
Right.
Got back home, when I could have night stuff, and then going to tomorrow, going to the next day, finding out that I won't be able to won't be able to put this parser section until next week, so I think it's going to be a semi-to winterized, and then as well as the queue for while I was away. And so, what's the risk and vector of our teams, as well as a few plans to first in a series of projects from our features from the house.
Yeah.
Anyway, presents taken care of. Just work on others, and 2 additional things, one of which will be coming in hopefully soon. Got behind it a few things which hopefully have to take care of for the weekend that is out. And a bit of careful on the plans of the elder gentleman. Was supposed to be away on a road trip starting earlier today, but
Yep.
mother called ill and thankfully realized probably wouldn't be capable of lasting all the time he was away. Lasting all the time he was away with some percent of other entity of specific demands. Even though he won't go anywhere for a while, even though as far as they say there's improvements, though I wouldn't say it's 100%. But yeah, glad to know there won't be any more need to deal with any unacceptable extractions.
Yep.
Took a bit longer than I would get the sheet into 2, but still managed. But yeah, it's been quite an ordeal trying to get back to a slightly more relaxing pace, along with projects. Someone who isn't quite not affect the illness and never really played, so I got setback. But yeah, the next day should be
Yep.
yeah, next day will be something interesting to lay out. Things to do and also the situation's improved.
Yeah. So, yeah. Right, yeah, no pony this week. Well, no pony, but we do have horses, so, you know, consolation prize there. Yep. And it's like, okay, more of a kinda Halloween-ish episode. Like, yeah, having a sleepover party, tell spooky stories. Wait, I hear something. Oh no, it's the monster from the story. Ah, Trottenheim. It's like, uh, the doctor or the monster. But yeah, turns out someone was sleepwalking, so it's like, oh, okay. Don't have to worry. Like, yeah, let's go back to the sleepover, but without the scary stories this time. Yeah, it was okay. As for as yeah, now for the owl house. Oh no, Luz is sick. So okay, a few things. One, Luz is sick. That's obviously bad. But two, they got a lead on how to fix the portal door. Like, yay! But since Luz is in no condition to do anything, basically Ida, King, and Amity take care of it. But yeah, they're not the only ones looking for the fuel for the door. Yeah. Oh right. So interesting thing this episode. We get to see Bellus's face.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right? Like weird. But yeah, it's interesting. Like looks fairly normal-ish. Like not completely normal, but you know. I mean, yeah, he's not bad looking. Uh, but yeah, turns out the fuel source, the fuel for the door is called Titan's blood. Very.
Uh,
That was weird. It's like Discord kind of did like a whole reboot thing. Um, I didn't notice when it started doing that, so I don't know, like, if they could still hear me or so. Yeah,
I think you were sure. I think you were sure they were speaking about Bellus's face, and then all of a sudden, Mike cut out.
okay. So yeah, yeah, stuff called Titan's blood, very valuable magical stuff. So everyone's looking for it. So yeah, that's what Ida, King, and Amity are looking for. But so are Bellus's goons, and so is Hunter, who is also a Bellus's goon, but a different goon. It's like, okay, I need to make up for my screw ups. And honestly, everyone working for Bellus is a little bit crazy this episode. It's like that one goon from that other episode who's jealous of Hunter. It's like I can hear him. Where is he? And Hunter's like, well, I came here to find a thing, but the thing's not here. So, this is my grave. I'm just digging. You want me to make one for you too? uh, Also, Edith's trying to get the hang of transforming into her harpy form. This not really going too great so far, but she'll work it out. And Luz isn't really doing much since she's sick, and she thinks she thinks her arms are snakes. So yeah. But yeah, it's a very interesting episode. Furthers the general plot that's going forward, and yeah, is much good. Yeah, no complaints. I like it. And yeah, interesting. Interesting to see where they're going to go from here. Ooh. But yeah, it's like, yeah, Amity's worried about Luz. It's like, and like, me to not disappoint her. I want to be a good girlfriend. Like, it's cute. Ooh. Okay, run.
Hope I'm not coming down with whatever that. Hope I'm not coming down with supercharge my other spinning. Let's see. not the first person to recognize the whole mouse versus creative thing. Or if you're want to put some more thought into it, a weird father-son relationship.
Yeah.
Got some new backgrounds and lighting tricks, so good to know if they can do night sods.
Yep. Yeah.
Didn't quite notice till the second entry in this episode, but possible journal connection with Bellows.
Perhaps.
Because I swear the voice starts putting two and two together.
Yeah.
Got another round of Palestine relationship development, so
Yep. Yeah, Hunter's slowly starting to get along with his palisman. Slowly. Like, it's a work in progress.
also a form of texting device, I guess. Though for some reason I keep thinking of Tamagotchi.
Ah, yes.
And finally, the animation during that fight sequence. I swear, that's an FPS I never really expected, and if
Yeah, the fight animation is really good. Like, the movement was smooth, just the general animation was just great. the animators knew what they were doing, and they executed it just wonderfully.
I feel like there was a raise FPS.
Did kind of feel like that. Feel that way.
Someone with a sharpish eye that's noticed FPS settings and how a lot of cases can be defined. Cases can be defined by them. I could definitely cases can be defined by them. I could definitely say there was a rise of that. Instead of having to say you start at 24 frames and then you upgrade to about 30 or 60.
Mm-hmm.
I'll need to take a look at myself and get into editing again, but yeah, right.
Yeah, just yeah, really great episode.
Like I said, that part really grabbed my attention.
Yeah, it's like all things considered, we don't really get like a lot of fight scenes in the Owl House, but the ones we do tend to be well done, and this one especially so.
And I have a feeling as time goes by, they're gonna continue to find moments to insert that particular level of FPS.
Hmm?
Also, an interesting twist in terms of the item desire for this time around.
Yep.
Have been present in my head initially, and then I have rather have according to visual records.
Mm-hmm. yeah, like how they found out about the whole Titan's blood thing. Like, ah, yes, this this substance that I found that is very useful is located at this place. Like, yeah, we should totally go there. Cut to part two of the message. Yeah, it turns out that stuff there, that actually the stuff happened there was really, really bad. Do not go there. Like, and this is just like, crud.
And like I said, then the terminology I was looking for was right under your nose.
Yep. Yeah. So, oh yeah, funny thing with today's episode watch. Yeah, it turns out the episode was just on the Disney Channel YouTube. It's like, oh, huh, sure. But yeah, like not gonna complain about convenience.
But yeah, server interest, technical rise, and apparently some temporary side effects once you're over. Once you're over this world's equivalent of cold flu.
Yeah. train stuff. Um, so, apparently Bruce Timm reveals that executives approached him a few years ago about doing more episodes of Batman the Animated Series. Now, we'd been there, done that. I wasn't interested in just revisiting that world. I mean, that's fair. They had like a good 4 seasons, which then just expanded into the DC animated universe, so they got they got a lot of mileage out of Batman the Animated Series, even when it wasn't in Batman the Animated Series. Hell, you can somewhat consider everything that followed afterwards as sequels to Batman the Animated Series. Because let's face it, more often than not, Batman had a hand in it in some way or another. So, Marvel Studios' current movie slate for 2025: February 14th, Captain America, Brave New World; May 2nd, Thunderbolts; July 25th, Fantastic Four; November 7th, Blade. For 2026, a to be announced February 13th film, May 1st, Avengers Doomsday, with another TBA for November 6th. And for 2027, May 7th, Avengers Secret Wars, and July 23rd and November 5th as to be announced. Wesley Snipes has now got the record. Wesley Snipes has now got the record for longest career as a live-action Marvel character, beating Hugh Jackman. Because, minor spoilers, Wesley Snipes returns as Blade in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Obviously, for the new run that's coming to the MCU.
Yep. Of Deadpool and Wolverine used the F-bomb 118 times. Wow, that's a new Academy record. Sorry, new franchise record. The second film only having 90 F-bombs. Jeremy Renner says Robert Downey Jr. never told the OG Avengers about him starring as Doctor Doom. The son of a bitch didn't say anything to me. We're good friends. That's the Avengers family chat. The original 6. He said not a peep. Vince Vaughn will get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame next week. Got an exclusive clip from Batman Caped Crusader starring Christina Ricci as Catwoman in Episode 3. All episodes released tomorrow on Prime Video. I haven't really heard too much talk about Caped Crusader, except that the Penguin's gonna be a female, like Oswalda Cobblepot. Like, they don't have a problem with, like, okay, female Penguin, that's fine. They have an issue with the name. Like, seriously, you picked Oswalda. Really? Like, that's the only issue they have with it, is the name.
Even though there isn't an H in there, I believe it's pronounced Richie.
Okay. Okay. There will be no more Mario and Sonic Olympic Games. The Olympics canceled the partnership in favor of esports and NFTs. As if this year's Olympics couldn't be even more of a shit show. Not getting into any specifics, but like various things have happened for this Olympics that's just been, oh boy. Between people getting upset for the wrong reasons to unsportsmanlike behavior, among other things. Oh, and certain people being allowed to compete despite things that they have done. Oh yeah.
Interestingly, if what I heard from my parents are correct, apparently the piece of artwork they've been getting upset over is inaccurate.
Yeah. M. M. Night praises the Despicable Me title. That's so unique, it's connecting. I was driving the other day and I was just thinking, that's such a cool title. Despicable. There's no way a studio would have set it okay to that to a kid's movie. Do kids even know what that word means? What? Despicable Me? Despicable Me? It's a haiku. Maybe one day I'll come up with something like that, just like that. The Xbox 360 store is no more. It has been shut down. Which is why I have no issue with people with buying a modded Xbox 360. Admittedly, like the only two games I can think of off the top of my head that I would want to play on the Xbox 360 is Crackdown and Crackdown 2. Maybe more, I don't know, I can't think of anything. Speaking of things being no more, Aerosmith has broken up due to I believe the lead singer's voice not being able to fully recover from something that happened. Yeah, they were doing like a whole farewell tour, but they had to cut it short.
Would the name happen to be Steven Tyler?
Yes.
Oof.
Yeah. Actually, my cousin and his wife actually had tickets for part of the farewell tour, so that's getting refunded. First footage of Fantastic Four was shown at San Diego Comic-Con. It was filmed in a 4:3 aspect ratio. Reed Richards was a science teacher with the Thing on a retro dating show. And the Fantastic Four go into space and encounter Galactus. Ideally, this time not as some sort of weird galactic cloud. Also, not immediately jump into Doctor Doom for their first encounter. You know, yeah.
Somewhat related notes. Downey Jr. returning to the MCU was Doom.
apparently Fantastic Four will not be an origin story movie. Basically, it kicks off just after they get their powers.
Precisely.
That's fair. Like, all things considered, like, the MCU hasn't really done a lot of origin stories. Like, you got Captain America and Iron Man. I suppose we could technically count Incredible Hulk, despite technically not starting off as an MCU movie. We can kind of squeeze that one in there.
Thor also kind of counts.
Thor. Like the Phase 1 movies.
Yeah, I'd say at this point, in addition to previous performances, the phase doesn't need to focus on that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Joel Kinnaman will reportedly return as Rick Flag in Peacemaker Season 2. Mark Grayson will be in his darkest and most intense era in Invincible Season 3. Those bigger stories are really start crashing down in Season 3, but Season 4 dwarfs Season 3 in a lot of really crazy ways. Robert Kirkman says there's been some chats about some sort of Homelander and Omni-Man crossover. Nothing is planned at the moment, but we already know how that ends. It's called Death Battle. Speaking of which, they actually have a crowdfunding campaign going on right now, with like set goals at certain points for like certain episodes. A a bit of Hideo Kojima's review of Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine. Seeing a muscular Hugh Jackman brought back many memories of the past quarter of a century, and it made me tear up. Even now, he is still a hero. The Boomerang streaming service is shutting down and will move to Max on September 30th. Keep in mind this is just for the streaming service, the actual channel is staying where it is for the moment. We'll see how we'll see how long that lasts. Ooh, new pony plushies. Okay. God, that side shot of Pip is just all sorts of jank. Definitely could have gotten a better shot though. Yeah, apparently, new plushies from Toy Kingdom, a toy store in the Philippines. 14-inch plushies, about $7 each. They're not horrible. No longer allowed in Another World anime reveals that the English dub cast and premiere. Okay, let's take a look. Could not be found. Let me just go to the main page, see about if I can find it. Oh yeah, I gotta select that one. Nintendo Switch Online has added a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. Or it'll be adding it on August 9th. Like, okay, cool, but didn't they remake the first Mystery Dungeon game? Okay, looking for the thing. Reveals more cast. That might be a continuation from the other one, so just gonna keep looking. Well, not difficulties, but like technical complications with like, oh no, I guess the URL changed or something. Ooh. Fitness boxing featuring Hatsune Miku Switch game launches in the West on September 5th. Okay. They have my attention. Okay, let's see. One more page.
July 29th is the date you're looking for.
I'm just about there. Here we go. And I may as well get both cast announcements. Okay. I have not heard of any of them. Other one. Oh, that's for the Japanese dub. Never mind. The Fate Stay Night Remastered visual novel is releasing on August 8th with Fate Hollow Ataraxia Remastered has now just been announced. So yay! Getting the kind of sequel-ish, spin-off-ish. It's hard to really describe. Like, the Nasuverse timeline is a whole mess of interconnected, intertwining timelines and alternate routes, and oh boy. But the fact that it's finally coming out in English, like, yay! So got a bunch of reveals for Discotheque Media. 25 of them to be exact. Among them, Space Pirate Captain Harlock. Let's see now. Kamen Rider V3. Great Teacher Onizuka. Digimon Adventure 02. Magical Girl Lyrical Nanoha Strikers. Professor Layton and the Eternal Diva. There was a live-action Dororo film? Oh, interesting. There was also apparently a live-action Ouran High School Host Club film. And most interestingly of all, they'll be releasing MXC. Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. This release will include 51 episodes, with Volume 1 comprising the first 3 seasons. Volume 2 will follow later to finish the series, minus a few episodes that Discotek said can't be cleared for release anymore due to licensing reasons. I mean, hey, at least we're getting it. Demon Slayer Swordsmith Village arc anime debuts on Toonami on August 10th. Bungie's next Destiny game, codenamed Payback, is reportedly cancelled. Grand Theft Auto 5 is rumored to be coming to PC Game Pass. Dragon Ball Daima anime gets a world premiere screening at a special event on October 6th. Right, going over to the other website. Also have caps lock on for some reason. Weird.
Save yourself for release. CCL 5 preview.
Keebler is launching a new Beetlejuice-inspired fudge stripe cookie.
Getting some stock images of Squeezeling toys.
Got the first poster and details for Crisis on Infinite Mirths, a Jellystone crossover special featuring dozens of classic Cartoon Network characters. Take a look at that. Okay. Series reported to have some representations include Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Lab, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Evil Con Carne, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Regular Show, Camp Lazlo, Adventure Time, Chowder, Time Squad, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Cow and Chicken, Johnny Bravo, Samurai Jack, Codename Kids Next Door, Ben 10, Whatever Happened to Robot Jones, The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack, and My Gym Partner is a Monkey. Still have shows from like the classic era.
And actually take inspiration from Partner per se. And actually taking inspiration from Partner per se, if you know the whole CNWB kind of thing.
Yep. Game Informer has been shut down after 33 years. Wait, what? Um, 5 Laps at Freddy's has been announced. It's a FNAF kart racer. Part of me's like, wait, what? And part of me's like, wow, it took them this long? I just can't wait for the incoming Game Theory episode.
Yeah, I was wondering what. Yeah, I was wondering when you'd think of the Mortal Kombat version. Gosh darn it.
What?
Oh, I thought I'd lost you for a moment.
Oh. No, but I think I ran out of video, so it's fine. Just going through the gaming section of the forum. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has hit 25 million units sold, the third ever and fastest Pokemon game to hit that milestone. Wait, someone made Halo on the Game Boy Color. Okay. Speaking of doing things to games, ROMhacking.net is basically shut down. It went to read only, but they did put it up on the Internet Archive, so you can still like download all 11 gigs of the site and get like all the hacks and translation patches and everything. So it's unfortunate, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much else on the forums so far. Life is Strange Double Exposure is getting a Final Fantasy VII outfit pack. Prison Architect 2 is delayed indefinitely. Huh? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically it for what I could find for the past week or so.
Teaser trailer for Star Trek Lower Decks Season 5. Said season will be the final one, premiering at Paramount Plus this October. Promise tomorrow Rosie with the available overlords for season 2 of Has Been Hotel. So I think we'll get more focus that world because Vox is also an overlord. So, Colin Farrell, 7-hour makeup test for the Penguin, calls it one of the best days in his career. 2 months of dialect work for the Oscar voice. One day apart in terms of the appearance between Penguin and Agatha all along. Tim Blake Nelson teases they've written a great story for leader in Captain America Breaking the World. 16 years, I'll spend him now, can't say much, no spoilers. Want them to bring me back. Joey bunching together is that they don't play well together. Floyd's Pog on Team Dynamic of Thunderbolts. Went to the desert to find the best type of rock to make the thing out of. Let's switch for Captain America Breaking the World. Celestial made of adamantium with many governments wanting it. President Ross to become Red Hulk at a podium at the White House. Jim Kimmel not to return to host the Oscars for next year. John Mulaney offered the gig but passed. James Gunn's Superman wrapping filming this week. Fantastic Four has begun filming. Both set for release next July. First look at Watts' Skeleton Crew, premiering December 5th. Recommend your service temporarily for this or after part-time was burned in a large wildfire. Lisbon is better. That's still a CG missing train. Blue Bounties Lookout taking place between September 6th and 8th. Again, celebrates 95 years. Ornamental Preservation Group turning attention to Sheepwagon. Master Suit Contact. Now start testing off boiler port 5. Put sufficient to bed. No cracks. More progress. Robotic project. Contract to take out the base. First shop, pizza shop, Illinois Central, Post Office 404. Excursions fine. F units 27275 for the Pittsburgh Tomato Fest. Pittston Tomato Festival. 'Indirect avails by setting forth was Horror Market Station. Region Rail acquires Cincinnati Eastern. Suffered a break of fire. Yes, car unveiled electric prototype. And condoles regards to his friends family of Pedro Inspire from McKinsey Southern CEO. Christina Sandera, Clint Eastwood's girlfriend. Melanie McCourt. Ash must say other guys, Twilight Zone. Joyce Randolph, Honeymooners. Chris Golf here. Universe Feed, Once Upon a Time, Sandlot. Maybe Pomeroy. Freedom Line 2009, and America's Top 10 Best New Chefs. JBA Foundation Award, Best Chef Northwest. Shang Pepe. Crazy Tiger, Dragon and Mullet. 2020, Street Fighter 94. Empress of Groove. Duke Vec here, Four Tops, Last Fire. John Bennett, BBC. Keiko Yamamoto. No relationship or return. Chen, Sezzy-san, Cindy Bressler, Jack Nicholson, Larry Jacobin, goes with Batman for Cringe Makeup. Robert Vaness, West Side Story, Erica Ash, Matt TV, Rays, Montan, Sandy Giants, LA Dodgers, LA Angels, Pete Sanchez, WWF, Pet Collier, What Kind of Sunshine? This, I don't know, but still kind of hits me. John Anderson, ITV guest, ITV Gladiators.
Yep.
So I guess I've had a few things I need to take care of later today. Hopefully have them arranged alongside. How many start today? But if I'll have to wait until next week to get back connection. Find a way to work with some projects. Also, try and put some other stuff. And of course, working out next 2 weeks, and then eventually working out. How we this month will have to work out for the rest of us. For the time being, though, stay safe, stay well, keep boosted, pray, and hopefully we'll see you next